If it's not, I'm coming for you.
I know it's recorded, it's counting.
Okay.
Okay.
Delma, is it written together or?
Listening to Nest FM.
That's your middle name.
Yeah, no, so Gloria Delma, the whole thing is my middle name.
Gloria Delma.
Yeah, so I'm No
Oh.
Kalemo, Gloria Delma. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents decided to be fancy. Fancy.
15 minutes into the hour of 2 when you're still tuning into the best online radio station. That is, of course, Nast FM, all about reinventing sound with the smoothest voice in the land of the brave, officially poetic. Now, I did mention that I do have a surprise in studio for today, and when I say I am smiling, I am smiling. In the background now, we did have a song titled Sorry Baby, and if you're wondering who exactly sang that song, it was, of course, the lovely Gloria Delma. How are you doing today?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. Now, of course, did feature Little Rim on that one. Just need to give the credit there already.
Absolutely.
So before we start off with the interview, anything like that. And also, before we start off the interview, I'm a little bit of a fashionista. So I have this thing called OTTD.
Okay.
I think it's called that. It's called Outfit of the Day.
Okay.
So just run us through, the look. Just quick. Where you got the pieces? Alice, ho.
Okay. I'm wearing Air Force Ones, the classic ones.
Never go wrong with
Never
that.
go wrong. I'm wearing black jeans from Zara.
Uh-huh.
I'm wearing this basic white top that I don't know if I got in like Mr. Price, Cotton On. And then just like a black and white flannel, something flowy and
And the
light.
earpiece. I'm looking at everything.
I have so many earrings. I've got 12 piercings actually.
12 piercings.
I've got 12 piercings
Ooh.
all through my ears. But these big ones are from my sister. She gave them to me. I didn't steal them. She gave them to me.
Yeah, that's why I think his small sister
No,
said
she
gave
really
them
did
to
give
me.
them to me.
Okay, no, you look amazing. So hopefully the
Thank you.
listener has a picture of who exactly I'm sitting with in Studio 4 today. It's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna say what I'm wearing because I'll just tell the show.
No, take us through.
Okay, quick
I like
fix.
the cardigan.
Thank you. Quick fix. I'm a baker thrifter, so the cardigan is green-ish. So this is thrifted. I bought it for $50. It was very cheap.
Nice.
White shirts, I always buy them from Mr. Price. Can never go wrong with that special. The jeans are Levi's jeans. Bought them for a very cheap price also.
Ka-ching.
Ka-ching! I'm a thrifter. And then I have some Adidas shoes on that are also white, absolutely amazing. My jewelry is
Yes.
from Paramount Stitch as well as my Casio watch, my rings and all that. So,
Lovely. You love rings as well.
I mean, just yeah. But let's get more into the details as to exactly why we're here for today. Now, Gloria. I also just found out now that you're also a poet. So you're not just a singer, you're also a poet.
I'm a secret poet.
You're a secret poet.
Yes.
We'll unravel that secret. But let's talk about the performing side of things. How did you start, doing music? When did you decide to actually start performing live and all that?
I've loved music since I was like literally a toddler. Like I would perform in the living room, Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Britney Spears. But I was a really shy child.
Really?
So I wanted to perform, but I didn't want to know people were watching me. Like if I knew you were watching me, I would just stop.
Okay.
So yeah, and then all through high school, I didn't really sing in front of people, but my friends knew I sang, so like we would sing a little bit. And I really only started like performing last year, like getting over all of that anxiety.
Yeah.
And it also just helps when you have a very friendly crowd, like a generous crowd who's like willing to engage with you.
So where do we find this crowd? Because now I find out where you perform live, Shandis.
I mean, Vinyls. My very first show was at Vinyls. I perform now at Hilton, which is really fun.
Ooh.
Last week, was it 2 weeks ago, I performed at Wolf Shack.
Uh-huh.
So, great crowds.
So like you said, growing up, you could perform, you could sing, but you didn't want people to check you because you got
hell no.
Elizabeth. But so how did you decide how did you get over that anxiety, that performance anxiety?
Yeah. Okay, let me clarify as well that this wasn't just for singing.
Okay.
Like I used to play tennis,
Okay.
and I would tell my coach we'd have matches, and I'd tell him to put me in the furthest court so that we wouldn't have spectators.
Ooh.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play. Like I was so nervous to do anything in front of people, but I think through like my friends who are super outgoing, like watching them, and then also you look at other musicians and when they speak about performance anxiety, they tell you like just connect with the crowd, connect with like the music and the message you're trying to send. And honestly, the only way to get over it is to do it. Like, the more you do it, the better it gets. I still get, like, nervous before shows, but, like, 2-3 songs in, then I'm like, I'm in a groove.
I feel that they say now whenever you are terrified about doing something that you love before you do it, it means that it still kind of, what is this? You still have a passion for it.
True.
Because you're scared of messing up, like, oh, I'm scared. But the moment
Agreed.
you get on stage and you start singing, it's like, Gloria, you liar.
Yeah, that's literally right. It's like, oh, so you were shy.
You were shy.
Yeah.
You know, so you also told me secret poet. Can you also get a detail about that? Just small.
Again, because I'm shy. But I've been writing poetry forever. Both my parents actually like write poetry.
Ooh.
They don't publish it, but they write poetry. My little brother writes as well. And I don't know, I've always been writing as a child, like whether it's songs, poetry, or like stories.
Yeah.
And I think the first time I put like a bunch of poems together was for my mom. Like I gave her a gift.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of poems I had written for her. And so now I'm just like writing more because eventually I do want to like release a volume or something. But yeah, it's fun.
I mean, it's good. I myself am a poet, you know. I
I
dabble
heard.
and babble in that department a little
Where
bit.
can we hear you read your poetry?
This is for you. I'll think about this offline.
Okay.
Off air. This one is for you. So what type of poetry did you dive in? Or do you usually write about?
A lot of freeform stuff. I write a lot, like, I don't know, in my music and stuff, I write a lot about like love and life.
Mm-hmm.
And I also write a lot about like anxiety and like depression because those are things that I've dealt with. So I think it's important to like put that out there, erase the stigma, like you can totally be clinically depressed and still have a great life. You know, like you just
true.
learn to manage it and you get the help that you need.
No, I like
Yeah.
that. I love that a lot. But we also have to talk about, because you're not just a musician or poet. In a way, I can also call you a business lady.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the agency? Give us a name and a little background story on that.
So the name of the agency is Soleil Agency,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the French word for sun.
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 Okay.
And I started it with one of my best friends, Raquel. So she and I spent like a month together in France, like in grade 10 or something, okay? We had like the wildest time. And she studied fashion marketing and I studied economics.
Okay.
And we're both like very creative people, and we just thought, oh, we can actually do a lot of stuff together.
Yeah.
Like, and all of those things are actually like products of an agency. So we just started our little agency and we do it part-time and we really, really enjoy it. It's tough to run a business though.
It is tough to run.
You learn a lot of lessons. You get paid last. Like, that's the lesson.
But what type of agency is it? Is it in terms of like musicians, social media influencers? What type of agency is it exactly?
So it's marketing and PR, but we kind of tailor it to your needs. So if you need like a social media plan for 2-3 months, like we help you build that.
Okay.
Content we can help you make. We designed a billboard that just went up last year, which is really cool.
Nice.
We revamped a website. So we like a little bit of everything basically. And Raquel's like a stylist, like a proper style. She didn't style me today. I would look a lot better if she styled me today.
You don't look bad.
No, I don't look bad, but I look better.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive into a quick musical break now. Then we come back from the musical break. We're going to talk about the receipt that I have here.
Yeah.
Which is this was meant to be brief. I'm trying to find out what exactly was meant to be brief. But while we're trying to figure that out, we're gonna be diving into one of the songs that is Goodbye. So I hope I enjoy it. I hope everyone
It's a
enjoys it.
heartbreak song.
It's a heartbreak song.
It is.
I was really meant to be brief. But,
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Okay, we'll be diving into that. Then when you do come back, we're going to chat it more up with Gloria Delma. And yeah, enjoy this banger and we'll be right back to entertain you.
Oh, I used to worry that I would get exhausted singing the same songs. But I read a quote somewhere from a musician that said, even if you're singing the song for that like the 1000th time, there might be someone in that audience hearing it for the first time. So you have to perform it to its like potential.
Sure.
So I was like, damn, you're right.
Let's get back into it.
Okay.
Now, yeah, but yes, it is exactly 29 minutes into the hour of 2 in the background. We did have the sound of Goodbye. This is by someone that I swear probably has one of the coolest names ever. Whose parents named their child Gloria Delma?
Bougie.
Extremely bougie. Like, I was like, yeah.
Someone just gave me a Spanish name. They were like, yeah, we feel like calling her Gloria del Mar.
Oh, no, they were watching a lot of Telemundo. Telemundo presents. That was literally what was going on.
Yeah.
But that song, Goodbye, was it actually a goodbye, though?
It was.
Was it a good one?
It was. Which time?
I mean, I didn't want to bring your business out like that. I just need to say if it was a good one or not.
Some of them are good, some of them are bad.
Some of them are good, some of them are
Yeah.
bad. Now, this is, of course, from an EP. This is, this was meant to be brief.
Yes.
So tell me, we were talking about it off air a little bit, but tell me just points, details, what inspired the EP and everything about it.
I really, really wanted to release music that year. Like, regardless of if anyone like heard it, I just wanted to put a project out, like as a challenge to myself. And like I said offline, like this was inspired from dating and different experiences right here in our wonderful country, this city. So some of the songs are about certain people. Some songs like are about, let's say like, verse 1 is about someone that I dated now, and verse whatever is about someone that I had a fling with in uni or something like that, you know? So it's kind of, it captures feelings, not always people. But yeah, that's the EP. It's basically like, it takes you through falling in love, heartbreak, and then getting back out there. Because like the end of it is like Ashante, which is about meeting new people. Or meeting someone and like being like, oh, let's just have a fling, let's have fun. And then Sorry Baby is like, it's just that extra one for if like you have that fling but that person is like taking you a little bit for granted. You're like, you can actually not play with me. No, I'm a little too healed.
I thought Ashante was like, okay, goodbye to the, you know, whole Ferroding life. I'm not doing it anymore. Then Sorry Baby's like, you caught feelings, so I'm sorry, Ashante.
Oh my god.
You know?
No, switch them.
Oh, switch them.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I really love this. Now, you did speak about performing at Hilton. And so you do covers there.
Yes.
So tell us more about that, how you started performing now at Hilton, because from someone that was just anxious in the first half of the interview to be doing covers at Hilton. How
sounds like I'm a liar.
I'm not saying it. You are.
I started at Hilton in March. So I've been doing like, I do the Fridays in the middles of the month. And I switch between doing like my own like live show and karaoke. So like we've been doing karaoke at Hilton as well, which has been really fun. And yeah, I don't know, I performed for like 3 hours. I've got a set this Friday.
Yeah.
And I do my own songs. I've written some new songs that I'm performing as well. And when I choose covers that like, I really feel like singing at that time.
Yeah.
Or that I feel like help the narrative of the show. I don't know if you know Yeba. I love Yeba.
I know Yeba.
I sing so many of her songs. I sing a lot of her songs.
I like Yeba too.
You see?
Yeah.
So like, who else have I been singing lately? I've thrown 2 Daniel Caesar songs into this week's set.
Okay, I feel like your type of music can be included in my playlist.
Yeah, okay, we should swap playlists.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I like R&B and like indie, acoustic. And then I love like ballads like Sam Smith and Adele. Yeah.
Okay, no. You're communicating right. Now, like, let's say I was in the middle of the night, I come through with a gun, I'm like, give me one song cover. Which one is it that you know?
That I'll just know?
That you just know, like,
so
this
many.
is the one.
There's so many. Actually, no, I'm going to pick one that's actually from a musical. It's called She Used to Be Mine. I sing it any chance I get. Like, it's a huge ballad, and it's like, it's a really moving song, and I always get the same kind of response that I'm looking for, is that people sit and really listen to the words.
Yeah.
And they really, really connect with it. Like, sometimes it brings me to tears when I sing it. Like, it's so gorgeous. So, She Used to Be Mine from the Waitress musical. Off by heart, in my sleep, upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to know. Interesting to know. Now, I do know there is a fundraiser.
There is a fundraiser.
The fundraiser is about someone, I believe, very special.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that person? Introduce the world to that person.
Salukazi. This girl is 10 years old and can sing me under the damn table. She is incredible. Like, her voice is out of this world. We've all been like hearing now Hallie's version of Part of This World.
Oh yeah.
When I tell you Salukazi gives me just the same amount of goosebumps. We were rehearsing last weekend and I was in tears. And she's 10, so she's like, why are you crying? And I'm like, it's so beautiful,
like,
you're so
talented.
Yeah. So she took part in the Namibian Championships of Performing Arts, which is something that happens here annually.
Okay.
It's actually something I did when I was in high school, which is like, I'm happy it's still happening.
Okay.
And and she won a whole bunch of awards, and she's been chosen to perform at the World Championships, which is going to be in California, and it's in July. So this fundraiser is to kind of just help her carry all of those costs.
Oh, so, the money and stuff like that.
Yeah. Wow. And I promise you, like, come to the fundraiser. If you've got kids, bring your kids. You've got nieces and nephews. We've made it Disney themed. It is so fun. Her voice is so like moving. Really, I can't. I'm so honored to share a stage with her, and she's only 10 years old, and she's so professional, and she's so dedicated.
When is this fundraiser?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
This Saturday, 1 o'clock at Cafe Capri.
Cafe Capri.
Yes.
Oh, it's just here.
It's just here.
How much is the tickets?
I believe the tickets are 200.
200. It's for a good cause. It's California.
Yeah.
California.
And I believe they include food as well.
There's
food
in the ticket. Or?
In the ticket.
You are lying, man.
I'm serious.
Then you're supposed to start with food.
Let me start with that. So there's food there, right?
Ah,
There's gonna be some food. We're gonna be singing for about an hour. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're singing songs from like classic Disney and new Disney. So like from Frozen and Tangled, but also Lion King and Mulan.
So lucky if I come dressed like a prince.
Go ahead.
I'll find a princess.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Now, can you tell us how do we get the tickets? Where do we get the tickets from and all that?
Okay, so I can send you it to post on the social media, and then the number is there for RSVP.
Okay.
And like I said, please come. At the very least, to come and see the new talent, because I think it's really important that we nurture young children who are talented. Otherwise, they slip through the cracks, and it's like they only end up realizing their dreams or realizing that they've left their dreams behind at 35 and 40.
True.
She's 10 and she knows exactly what she wants to do. I don't think that's something that we shouldn't support. Like, yeah.
Okay, I love that. I love the fact that you're going out there and you're really pushing it for her.
Yeah.
That's really wonderful to see. Really admirable from your side.
Thank you.
No wonder they give you that name. But with that being said, just plug us a little bit in terms of your social media, where we can find you, in terms of where we can find your music, and also if there's an EP coming through this year, tell us something.
Okay, let me put some teasers. Okay, so socials, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok as gloria.delma. My TikTok just got shadow banned, so I had to start a new one. I'm actually so mad. So yeah, you can find me on there. I posted my poetry on there for the first time.
I am going to look for it now.
Okay. I would say you can find me on Twitter, but I just talk nonsense on there, so I'm not giving my handle. And then new music. I'm hoping to release a Christmas song this year.
Okay.
I've been writing one, and then I'm gonna be collaborating with Gareth Harvey, who's an incredible instrumentalist. And next EP is actually written. It's just not recorded yet.
I knew it.
It's done. It's got a name. It's got
Can we get a name?
a short film. No, not yet.
Is it like a sequel to The Brief?
No, it's completely different.
Okay, cool.
It's completely different. This one was very acoustic, and I think that one's gonna be very like orchestral. I want like a lot of instruments and like choir. Yeah, a lot of harmonies.
Okay.
And that one will only come out next year though. I feel like I have to wrap up this chapter by giving some visuals. So like, you can expect a music video or two. At least like in the next 4 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
we will be waiting for that one.
Yeah, give me a bit.
Before we finally close off the show, what is your life? What do you live by? What is your motto?
I think I live by like a lot of things. But I think it's a Pablo Picasso quote. Okay, let me give the quote of my mom first. So my mom has always told me that you should always ask for things. The worst someone can do is say no, and you're just exactly where you started.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to ask for things and put yourself out there. And then the Pablo Picasso quote, I'm gonna say it wrong, I think. But I think it's like, your mission in life is to find your purpose. And your purpose is to give it away. Like basically you need to find your gift, and once you find it, you need to give it away. Like you have to share it.
No, I see what you're trying to say.
You do a disservice keeping it to yourself.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I can't believe I've misquoted it so badly. So maybe I don't live by that one. I don't know. Maybe I don't know it that well.
But with that being said, sadly we have come to the end of the interview for today. I'm so thankful that you came through with a smile, because the whole show I was making noise, I was happy, there was a smile on my face.
Thank you.
Nice that
You've been
came
awesome
through.
to chat to.
Thank you. But thank you so much. Now to close off for today, this lovely interview, which song are we going to be playing?
Enchanté. Oh, and I sing in French in it too, because I speak a little French.
Oh,
So.
bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour.
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, et vous?
Ooh, yeah, no. Let me. This is not how I do this. Okay, we're gonna be diving into a musical break. That is, of course, with the sounds of Gloria Delma. That is with Enchanté.
Yes.
Yeah, well, enjoy this banger, and I'll be right back to entertain you. Danko. Okay. Well, that was very wonderful.
Woo! Thank you so much.
We'll take some pictures.
I've been busy. Was tired of this city till I met you. I didn't plan to. Don't wanna get dizzy. Just a little freaky in the bedroom. That's if you like to.